Welcome. Today we're going to talk about 10 tips for using points when traveling. This can gather you some large savings. Tip number 1. For American Airlines, unselect the British Airlines for options with reward miles. I found that their taxes and fees are way more expensive. Our trip to Europe went from over $400 in taxes and fees using points to $37.93 each. That is a huge savings for unchecking a box. Tip number 2. When selecting a rewards credit card, don't put your spouse on it.
You're on your own.
There are card limitations for certain providers. Like Chase has 5 in 2 years. If you are both on it, it cuts your limits in half. This way, my husband and I each get a card, both gaining the bonus offers, as long as we hit the minimum spending. That's awesome. Tip number 3. Timing is everything. Look at the award charts. Sometimes one day makes a complete difference. For example, we flew home March 14th for an average flight cost of 41,200 miles each. Had we waited until March 15th, the average went to 60,000 miles per person. That's a difference of 94,000 miles. Tip number 4. Sometimes it's better to pay than to use points. Depending on the offer, you may gain a lot of bonus points for paying for the stay. In addition, the point-dollar conversion could be very low and you may need those at a later time. For example, IHG was offering with a credit card a 10,000 point bonus for one night stay. We each have a card, so we were planning on staying in Texas and found a nice points per night hotel, but it was only charging $67 for the night we wanted. So for 10,000 points per night, it was a very low valuation of 0.0067 cents per point. Normally, I don't book a hotel if it's under 0.0075, and you can even get way bigger than that. So we also got 20,000 bonus points plus the normal spending. The cost of the 2 nights of hotel were $144.26, and that included taxes. We booked 2 additional free nights that would have cost us $241.53 if we didn't have the points. So that saved us $97.27 on another trip that we plan to take. You know, $100 here and there adds up to a whole lot. Tip number 5. Make sure to contact your credit card company for a letter within 30 days of traveling to show you're covered for collision damage. We did have this offer on our car rental in Ireland, and they required a copy of it. So this way it saved us almost $20 per day, or $140, to contact the credit card company and have them email a notification of insurance for our car rental, and it was worldwide. So we do have the IHG World MasterCard, which covers worldwide collision insurance, and we did not have to pay for it in the country of Ireland because we had the letter and it was required as proof. Tip number 6. Take advantage of reward club offers. For example, as a Hertz Gold member, and it was free to sign up, you get your spouse as an additional driver free. That's a huge savings on car rentals. An additional driver sometimes can run you $11 to $15 a day. So depending on the length of your car rental, that can add up really quick. Tip number 7. The United States car seat standards are not the same in other countries. Our car seats were not rated for the UK or Ireland. Thank goodness both of my kiddos are in a booster seat, and it was very inexpensive to buy. We did this so we were covered correctly and avoided the rental car charges. The rental car charge for one booster seat was €9, almost $11, and we had 10 nights of car rental, 3 in the UK and 7 in Ireland. That meant that it was going to cost us over $200 to have booster seats. We ended up purchasing booster seats in the United Kingdom, in London, 2 stores down from our hotel, for £8 a piece. So that saved us, with that purchase of booster seats, that saved us over $175.
That's nuts.
Tip number 8. For each child ticket, you can book 1 car seat or 1 stroller onto the airline at no charge for almost every single airline out there. Most of them allow a child seat or stroller to be booked onto the airline without additional baggage charges. Huge savings if you're not aware. So don't buy those extra pieces for one of your car seats or one of your strollers. Tip number 9. When using United Miles on a round-trip flight, they allow a flight in the same segment area for free. For example, when we fly to Honolulu, Hawaii, and we come home from Maui, the flight between Honolulu and Maui on United is free. It costs you no miles. You can put it right in, add that to your flight ticket, and it shows no mile charge. So for the 5 of us, that saved us approximately $75 per ticket. That is a huge savings for using United Miles and staying within the same segment. This works the same way for United in Europe as long as your mid-segment is in the same area. That is how exciting! All right, tip number 10. Keep track of all your points. They can expire depending on the rewards program, so make sure that you note that expiration date. You need to enjoy all of your hard work. We tracked and used travel hacking so we can take our family of 5 on some pretty cool and awesome trips. However, if we do all of this work to earn the points and we don't use them or they expire, it is not a good use of our time. So make sure that you are enjoying your effort. Remember that your travel adventure is right around the corner.